Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's a Psalms 119 morning. Guys, let's go to verse 166. Lord, I hope for your salvation and I do your commandments. First thing comes to mind. Peter, do you love me? Do you love me? Feed my sheep. If you love me, you keep my commandments. Guys, let's talk about this do. Let's work backwards. Sometimes as we're in writing, they'll tell you, well, let's work backwards to get back to that point. I'm going to tell you this. Let's look at what you're doing. It's going to tell you who you are. What you're doing is going to tell you who you are. Here he says, do you really love me? You call yourself a lover of Christ? Go feed my sheep. We already know he was out there. He done went back to fishing. He wasn't out there feeding the sheep. What you do is telling me who you are. So guys, who are you? Those are some things today. I was dealing with that rhema word. I was like, okay, as I was in the Bible study today, my question back to my husband was like, oh my goodness, what specific word and principles do I need to attack the temptations that are in my life? Because in the Bible said today that the word was overcoming demons today. And so I was just like, what temptations do I have in my life? What am I not doing? Because it's going to tell you there's some areas I lack discipline. So I just need to call it what it is. There's some things I told myself, hey, you're not doing this. I had to call myself a glutton. That's who you're being right now because your actions are lining up with that. Guys, let's start facing it. You can't get to a rhema word, a right now word. People get to shout, I got me a right now word. That word should be specific to your situation, to that temptation, bringing what? Correction. It's teaching you and bringing correction and then instructing you in what's right. What are you doing on today? What you're doing is who you are. We don't want to call it that, but let's get specific in this word so we can really get some help, guys. If you're lazy, if you're a glutton, those are some things I had to call out today. I said, my actions say in this area, I'm lazy. My actions say in this area, I'm a glutton. I had to name it right then. Come on, guys. I know we don't want to hear those words because they hurt, but we need the reproof. But now that I know what's right, guys, I've been documenting in these areas, setting a timer on it. No, if you go over this, no, start practicing that you can only do reels for this long or else you're a glutton. Who are you? Are you disciplined or not? You say that's what you are, but your actions aren't lining up, not when it's spilling over into your work time. I just have to call it out. That's calling it out because I want to be better. I want to be a follower of Christ. I want to be the one that God says, she loved me. She kept my commandments. I want to be that I hope to be. So, because guys, let me tell you some mean folk ain't coming out here doing kind things. Take that and run with it. I am Joy K. Massenburge, your morning motivator, serving you a hot cup of inspiration so you can be productive and a joy to someone else. And yes, connect with me right there at www.joykmassenburge.com. Guys, go to the website, register for your free consult right now because it's going to take things like that and those type of principles and truths that you're going to have somebody to come in and bring accountability into your life so you can start being who he called you and designed you to be, so you can have what you're supposed to have. But that only comes when you're being and doing what he says to do. All right. Bye-bye. Love you. Have a wonderful day, guys.